Hello, everyone. I am, as always, your host, Jason, and I am obviously recording on the commute like always. But anyway, the reason I am doing this random early morning episode is because I was going to do it last night, but I got drunk, so it is what it is. Anyway, I was thinking of this concept, right? I was talking to my work wife, right? And she brought up the concept of protecting your relationship. Right? She, how to put this perfectly without outing her, she believed that some lies can protect our relationship. Some secrets are good for the relationship as a whole. Now, to me, this concept is rubbish, but I can see where she's coming from. Right? So, like, let's just say you have an overbearing partner. Logic would dictate you shouldn't be with that partner because if a partner is trying to control every action that you have, they're a bad partner, right? Like, you're supposed to share your life together, but in sharing your life, there are certain freedoms. You're not combining your life in the sense that everything you do is related to everything that I do and vice versa. No, you're sharing aspects of your life. You're intertangling them. Like, in my relationship, and I absolutely fucking don't want to go to a family event because I normally don't. She wants to, and she convinces me to go. In the flip, when I want to spend time with some of my friends and I want her to come along, she doesn't want to go, but she'll go. That's a compromise. We've come to that agreement together. In the case that we were speaking of, me and work wife, is that you don't want to do it and they're telling you to do certain things. Like in her case, she's not allowed to talk to men at work, which is preposterous because, men have jobs just the same as women have, right? But that is a decree from the Almighty, apparently. By Almighty, I mean Him. And I've suffered similar things. Like, for example, my lady, who I love with all my heart, but I'm going to critique her here. Pray for me. Thoughts and prayers. When she's upset with somebody, like deeply upset, she would like for me to not speak with them. Now, that is stupid. And let me explain to you why that is a stupid concept that should not be honored. Because whatever deep personal issue you have with that person, right, you guys will resolve it. But if I jump to the point where I am not speaking to them anymore and you guys resolve it, they're not going to be resolved with me. Because I went over to this side just because, my partner was like, I don't like them right now. I believe, here's my middle ground. I believe that if they said something actually disrespectful, you should 100% support your partner. I think that you should support them in a way of do not take the side of the other person. Sometimes I get confused with somebody who takes the side of the other person. They're like, well, look at it from their perspective. No. I look at it from somebody else's perspective because people have different perspectives in life. People, you may think you're right, but I'm showing the opposite side because I'm trying to usher you to the side of seeing theirs and forgiveness. Or you asking for forgiveness, expressing it or receiving it. Because people only see their perspective. And I want the same out of my friends. If my friends believe that I'm looking at this solely from my side, I want them to correct me. I want them to explain to me that I am actually in the wrong. Because I am. And I want the same from people who supposedly care and love me and blah, 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 blah. Right? I don't want sycophants. And for people who don't know what sycophant means, ass kissers. Ass kissers serve no purpose in life. They don't help you advance. They don't help you grow. Actually, they stunt your growth. So I refuse to be one of those, whether friends or otherwise. Like if I get married tomorrow, I'm going to be the same way. If I think you're wrong or you're seeing it just from your perspective, I'm going to show you the other side of your perspective of the thing, because you know what they say about things like this. If you have two people, two sides of the same coin, the truth is somewhere in the middle, and that's absolutely right. Like, for example, my lady and her sister beef all the fucking time. It's just a normal thing. It's just I don't even care because it's stupid. Yes, they may beef over serious things, But at the end of the day, they're fucking sisters. So there is a time limit on the amount of time they're beefing. The only way that the beefing will last longer is if, I don't know, they murdered somebody or fucked somebody they shouldn't have done. And that don't happen. So, well, it happens in a lot of cases, but not this case. Because, the only off-limits person is fucking me. But whatever. I don't like people like that. Anyway. But no, that's my point that I'm getting at. They are sisters, meaning they're going to beef, they're going to spat, they're going to hate one another temporarily. But at the end, there's still love. If something were to happen, they would jump on each other's side. I had that for my sister. Sometimes I used to, not want to speak to her, and she pissed me off and get on my skin. But it wasn't serious. We knew that if something actually happened that was serious, that required our fucking attention, we knew, all right, okay, we got to get serious here. And we would get serious because we knew what the fucking deal was, And I think people don't know what the fucking deal is anymore. And they think that, oh, I'm really upset and this is how I'll always feel. No, it's not. No, it's not. Especially among family. No, it's not. Especially among married people. The reason I say the secrets and lines and whatnot is sometimes her partner, work wife, doesn't want her to speak to men. I'm obviously a male. I'm a dude. I had a little scene there that I was going to say, but that's offensive, so I'm not going to say it. Let's just say I'm a man. But, yeah. And so she talks to me, obviously, because we work so close together, in area of location and in type of job that we have, that we physically have to speak every day. Not that we don't want to speak, because she's a lovely person, and I'm funny. Not lovely, I'm funny. But anyway, it's a preposterous concept. He thought that she could cut off every dude that she speaks with because he doesn't trust her. And that's the biggest thing. You have to trust your partner. If you cannot trust your partner to be around men or women or anything that is not you, I personally believe you have no love. Love springs from trust. If I have to watch you like you're a kid and you're not my kid, I don't love you, I don't respect you, I don't trust you. That is just the over and under of it. That's just the line. For example, my girl wanted to spend all night at some party. All night, it was a slumber party. I don't know. It was like a mom thing. I don't know. They're all mothers getting break for their kids, whatever. I absolutely 100% trust her because, why? What are they going to do? Huh? Yeah, I guess in theory they could have dudes over there and have an orgy or something like that, and that's stupid. It's absolutely fucking stupid. No, that's not going to happen. That's preposterous. So I said, yeah, cool. Want me to watch the kid? And then she was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So I watched the kid. Your partner deserves to have fun and freedom because guess what? They're not your slave, and vice versa. Tonight is my bestest friend's birthday, and I'm going to go over there and get white girl wasted, or white boy wasted, depending on what type of drink I drink. And for those who don't know, white boy wasted, we drink hard drinks, and you wake up with the worst migraine/headache of your entire life. White girl wasted, we drink, more fruity drinks and get tossed. I personally prefer the fruity drinks because I like taste over substance. I'm just saying. If it tastes good, I'll drink 7 drinks of it, and I won't remember what I did the next morning. Right? You know how much my girl trusts me and how much I trust her? We're going to break it down to that. One of her male friends was months ago. He was like, I want to hang out with you. And I was at work. And she wasn't at work that day. And he was like, I want to hang out with you. And she was like, yo, this guy want to hang out with me, at 2. And I get off at 4 or whatever. And I was like, that's cool. She's like, I just want you to know, he doesn't like he doesn't like girls because he's gay or bi or something. I'm not sure. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, so you're cool with this, right? I was like, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Because you're an adult. You're not trying to hide it from me. Because I think secrets are the thing you have to worry about. When people hide things, that's when you should be concerned. Things out in the open, most times, you don't have to be worried about. So I said, nah, keep pushing, girl. You got it. It's cool. Love you. Have fun. And flip, my girl, her best friend, who is also my best friend, was her world was falling apart and she needed comfort. My girl was like, yo, I don't want to go. I'm watching the baby. You go. I was like, that's cool. And so I went to go hang out with her. She was in a hotel room. She was supposed to have some party, whatever, with, her sister or cousin or whatever it was. But the person was going to be there like midnight. So I was like, all right, I'll hang out with you till then. And I brought my swimming trunks. We went in the hot tub, stuff like that. Things that sound really conspicuous. But again, I told my girl, it's probably going to happen. This is probably going to happen. This is probably going to happen. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'll be back like 11. Cool. And then she was like, all right, cool. Because we have trust for each other. We're not going to think the partner's going out and then sleeping around and spitting on any type of dick or like putting it in anything that moves. Because that's dumb. That's dumb. Unless that is your lifestyle choice, like your swingers, you got hot wives, vixens, all that stuff, then no. That's an agreed upon thing. If your partner is being completely and honest with you, do not be a dipshit and think that they are cheating or they are creeping or anything like that, because it is not happening. It is the 99% chance not happening because they're telling you what is going on. Like I know some cases where it's like, they are creeping around because they're lying, but that's because they don't trust you and they don't love you or something along that matters. Like you've done something to earn that reputation. Like, don't get twisted. I've had people creep on me in the past because they lied and they did all this stuff. And my lady has had literally everyone creep on her because she ignored the signs. And me, I saw the signs, but I also ignored them, didn't care. But in this relationship, we're open, we're honest, all that shit, blah, 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 blah. So I told my partner, you need a new boo. Like, you need a husband. I didn't want to say that, so I didn't say that. Well, I did say that, but not like that. Not cutesy. Because you should not be in a relationship where you have to live in fear that your partner is going to leave you at any point in time or yell at you or debase you or talk down to you because you have friends. Friends are the spice of life. Friends are so necessary to living and existing. They're like air and water. If you don't have friends or people to spend time with, you are going to be miserable. That is what's going to happen to you. You'll be sad. You'll be depressed. You'll be out of it. Why? Because friends make life worth living. They make life something that you need, that you require. And I don't know why people underplay that. They're like, oh, you got me. I'm your partner. I'm your husband. I'm your blah, blah, blah. Well, here's my big thing about that. If your partner, your husband or wife is supposed to, in old terms, old religious terms and spiritual terms, they become one with you, right? Follow me. If they become one with you, you're one person, right? Cool. One person should not be alone. So logic would dictate if you become one person, you now need somebody to have fun with, kick it with, be cool with. You need you need a partner. Or not like a sexual partner. My friend used to call it a partner in crime, which implies romance, but no, like somebody to just goof off with, do stupid shit with. You need friends. That's why a lot of couples find other couples. That's perfectly fine. Most of our friends are single, and the ones that aren't single are boring or related to us. Meaning, like, we go on double dates with, like, my sister, which is cool. My sister's cool. My brother-in-law, he's cool, But, like, other groups of people we don't go out with because they're fucking boring. Or they're fucking ridiculous. Or they're fucking dramatic. And we're dramatic. We're dramatic behind closed doors because we have respect for one another. And that's the thing. You need somebody to spend time with. And I get, if you don't trust your partner with other people, which you should, but if you are that self-conscious and you're that afraid you're going to lose your partner to the next, potential suitor, whatever the hell that is, then go on these double dates. Spend time with two people. Like group it, I even offered that. I was like, yo, you want to go on a double date? She was like, nah, my husband's not really feeling you. I was like, what? He's never met me. All he's heard is like me making jokes. But again, I think it's because I'm a dude, which is ridiculous. We are too old for that. That is an early 20s kind of thing. Unless you follow the show for a while, I am very much closer to 30 than I am 20. Like, it's like a hop away from 30. So no, that's some young people stuff. Kids and children gripe about that stuff. It's ridiculous. But this show is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be uplifting. I just had to have that PSA to work it in. And it sounded like I was complaining. But I don't really complain on this show. That's a waste of time. I just try to explain stuff that you should probably have known by now. If you don't know it by now, well, here you go. That rap song lyric, if you don't know, well, now you know. There you go. Also, in a more uplifting way, love. Let me explain to you what love is. Love, you see, is the expression, it is the emotional tie between two people. Emotional tie that must be watered like a plant continuously. It is something that has to grow through time, and it can wilt like a flower, like a lotus in the breeze. Sorry to be dramatic there. I just got through watching Mulan, and, Mulan is a goat of animated movies. Animated movies is different. Stupid. They are stupid. Point blank period. And in Mulan, they did talk about that familia love. And I know I've been touching that. I've been touching on that. And that's because no matter what your family member has done, you are family. Either you are you're related. So you have either grown that bond through friendship family, like I have with a lot of people I consider my family, or you've grown that bond through being related. Either option requires you to have forgiveness in your heart. It requires you to see their perspective. It requires you to have patience. Now, I'm not saying let them dick you over all the time. Not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to have a level of understanding, and you have to be able to view it from their perspective, from their side of an argument. You owe that to them, just like they owe it to you the same thing. You get what I'm saying? I think people lose that. They lose that aspect of self-awareness. They lose that aspect of stepping outside of themselves for other people. And you can't lose that. That is important. It's really fucking important. I don't know why I bleeped that part. Whatever. I think people lose that. I think people underestimate and devalue that aspect. And that is a shame, because we need that. We need that introspection, that introspective look at ourselves. They say that the three people you spend the most time to be friends or family combined is you. And that is a very real thing. That being said, if you have chosen to surround yourself with these families, be it sister, brother, friends, you need to give them patience like you would have patience for yourself. And that is a key thing that is lost among people. We're so self-absorbed that we don't look toward outwardly things. And that's sad. I was like that. I'm not like that now, but I was like that. And that is not okay in any way, shape, or form. It's not okay. I know I had like a soapbox thing, but what gave me this idea for this episode, I was watching these telenovelas, like these recaps of them. Telenovelas are the greatest thing known to man. They are the thing of legend. They are amazing because the amount of preposterous things that happen to them, but always end with family over everything, is great. You can stab your family, you can shoot them. All bad examples, by the way. You should not forgive them for shooting you and stabbing you. But that's just a testament to how ridiculous and great they are. That the normal rules, they sub-navigate, but they still hold on to the real universal truth that your family is what you got. Your family is what you make it. Yes, I absolutely quoted Little Nicky, but that's because that's a great movie too. Saying all this, I want you to think. I want all of you to think. What really matters in life? You need to understand, and I know I've said forgiveness a million times, but I've been writing a book, and when you write a book, you repeat things a lot for emphasis, for setting a theme, a setting, narrative. You want the narrative driven home so there can be no mistake in it. And when I say that, I want no mistake in this. Trust is needed and required in all relationships. Familiar, romantic, everything. Even if it's just a friends with benefit and y'all just fucking. You need it. It is required. In closing, I will say this. I've been your wonderful, loving host, who's a sarcastic asshole, Jason. This has been Emotions and or shit, depending. Sensors on, sensors off. And please think about this. Please think about the ties that bind us and other titles of telenovelas. And please go watch some of your telenovelas. Even if you don't speak English or speak Spanish, there are English subtitles. And they are fucking great. Please do yourself the honor of watching one, please. And I promise next episode will be more comedic. This one just spoke to me on a Saturday morning. Y'all know I usually record on Wednesdays, but this one I just had to do it. So I'll see y'all Wednesday with your next episode. Maybe even Tuesday, who knows? In that case, goodbye. Oh, sorry. Ooh, I'm an idiot. That's what I get for doing a solo episode. Please follow us on all social media things, Emotions and on Twitter. That's Emotions, the word and then S with 3 H's. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook at ENS Podcast. And listen to any, listen to any audio on any audio platform. We're on literally all of them. Podbean, Spotify, iHeart, iTunes, Google Play. All that stuff. We're on everything. Check it out. Bada bing, bada boom. Goodbye.